It might be a hot take, but I actually do think that Yelena is a better character than Black Widow, Natasha. I genuinely think that. Now, I saw like this tweet, or I saw like a lot of people discussing this, and I have to agree. Yelena is the better character. Like, if we're just like, I mean, she's only had 3 appearances in Hawkeye, Black Widow, and Thunderbolts. And in those 3, I think she had the most like a better, way better character. I think she showed more personality, and she's just there. Like, she was literally just there in Iron Man 2 to set up the Avengers. Literally why she's there. I think it does get better in the Avengers, in Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It definitely gets a lot better there. But she doesn't have much of a personality, and most of her character and most of her most of her personality really is a bit stoic. That's like that's bad. It makes sense why she's the way she is, but it's not like compared to like Iron Man or Thor or whatever. It's not like the most like popping personality, which makes sense. I get it, but like still, and her character, I think Endgame was definitely the best. The best, like, the best she was ever in. Yeah, I think she was good in her movie, but that movie has a lot of problems, and it doesn't even focus on her a lot. It focuses on like setting up other characters, like Yelena, like Red Guardian. But in Endgame, I think she generally had the best arc in that movie. I think in that movie, I generally think she had the best. Like, nobody finished Iron Man, nobody finished watching the Avengers, being excited of like, yo, Black Widow, yay, like, or like Black Widow being their favorite character. And I get that makes sense because she didn't have her own movie and she wasn't the lead in any of them, so it does make sense. But even Yelena, who didn't who had her lead into Thunderbolts, and when she showed up in Black Widow and in Hawkeye, I would feel like she was definitely the thing that most people talked about. Like, when most people talked about Hawkeye, I feel like most people talk about Yelena. And when most people talk about Black Widow, they talk about Yelena. So it's like, this character is just very good. She's entertaining, fun, enjoyable. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak apparently, but yeah, enjoyable. And she generally steals the show most of the time she's on any like type of movie or show. And yeah, I think
this thing that you do when you whip your.
for her in the Avengers movie, with the dynamic she has with other heroes, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, whatever. I think that would be pretty cool. I would also say that she's definitely more relatable, because the scene where John, Ghost, and Yelena are in the desert, and then Red Guardian just comes in with his like card, and they're all like hiding, and she's hiding from him, was generally hilarious, and it's so relatable because we can all relate to moments of like our parents, like making this, our parents have, of us being awkward around our friends because our parents are doing something that's a bit awkward or something. That's generally so funny, and generally like it's very relatable. Like, a lot of people can relate to that. And also the feeling that she had in Thunderbolts of feeling lost and like what's her purpose, and feeling like she just keeps doing the same thing over and over again. Again, a lot of people can relate to that. I think a lot of people do generally, can relate to that and find her more compelling in that term, because they see her as more of a human level. Well, Black Widow was always like in the Avengers level, Earth level, like the Avengers level, Earth is ending level, all this crazy alien stuff. Well, here it's like we're really like down to earth, and we really get to see why her life kind of sucks and stuff like that, and why she doesn't like her life. So I think that's one point for sure. I generally don't know if this is a hot take or not. I think it is, but I do think that Yelena is just a bit of a better character, and at least more enjoyable character than Natasha is. And I'm glad she's a new Black Widow. So I think it's really good that she's the new Black Widow. Yelena is a better character than Natasha. Enough said. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
No.